Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump, jump, jump.
What's up, good people? How we living tonight, good people? How we living? Good to see you this evening. How we doing? How we doing? We're going to go over some things with Matt Brown tonight. Some of the people in my chat have been calling for it. You know what I say? You never scam the fans, man. You never scam the fans. So I told you we would be going over it. Tonight's going to be a little rough. It's going to be a little rough. We're going to go over a couple videos that were the last of Matt's. And you can see a man that is struggling. You can see a man that's lost, trying to find himself, reaching for help. You know, I don't know what to say. I guess we'll have to react to it together, right? How you guys doing in the chat, man? What's up, Hank Bridges? How are you? R.I.P. Matt Brown. Yes, sir. R.I.P. Matt Brown. Hey, AD, I'll catch you on the replay crew. Thank you, A. Donald. Much appreciation. Cuddle Monster says, hi, Hank. Hi, everybody. Hi. Well, hi, Cuddle. Hank Bridges, what's up? Hello, beautiful people. Here, Kimberly Ray. What's up, Kimberly Ray? Valerie. Hello, AD. Karma and chat. Karma just woke up. What up, Della? Della Lane on the road. Hello there. Happy Saturday, everyone. Salute to AD and all the mods and aggressive family. I hope everyone is doing well. Likewise, same to you on the road. Much love. I hit the like button just in case I lose the internet. We're about to have some strong storms. Stay safe, China baby. Much love to you. Much love, man. We're gonna be paying attention to a guy that's going through some grief, bro. A man that's hurting, like hurting, man. What's up, Cherokee girl? A bridal box and family, no jipper in sight. Oh shit. You did to do. Hello, AD and chat. What's up? What's up, Miss January? All the emojis. What's good? What's good? Karen Myers. Hi, AD and chat. Hello, Karen Myers. AD, and good evening to you and the Chizat box. What's up, AC? I thought we'd get on a little bit more serious note tonight. A little more something that hits home for some people. Maybe somebody's been through it. Maybe somebody knows someone going through it. But there's a thing called depression. There's a thing called addiction. And when you put those two together, you get maniac. You get maniac. What's up? What's up, Courtney Reed? Hello, AD and chat. Brownie's in the building. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's stormy here. Oh, be safe, y'all. Be safe. Get them storm shelters. What's up, Jackal? Hey to you too. Amy, hello, AD and chat. 410 says, salute. Cicely says, hi as a kite. Me too. I am too. I've been off work all day. I've been chilling. About 3 hours ago, I sunk into some Fallout 4, so I've been doing that for about 3 hours. Very long game, man. Tedious as fuck. What's up, Stephen Cope? Hi, AD. Hello. Leesky said, my cousin took his life. He didn't do drugs, just had a head full of demons. Yeah, you don't have to be on drugs in this case. Not at all. Like you said, just have a head full of demons, man. What's up, Twisterella? Hello, everyone. Scooter Beggs. What's up, Scooter? I'm sure I think you have the videos to this, actually. I think these are some of the videos you used. Put your channel link in here, bro. Drop your channel link. I don't need your channel link. I can just go to your fucking name over here, bruh. What am I doing, bruh? How's everybody in this chiz at, man? Oh, it's gone. Okay. I dig that. I dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. Bert, what's up, Bert? I had a cousin that offed himself too. I've spoke about it before on here. Um, his old lady found him the next morning swinging in the tree out back. He went over to her house and hung himself in her backyard. He was trying to make a point, man, and point taken. Point proven. They were going through a rough spot. She had the kids. He liked to do drugs. He liked to do what he wanted to do. He never did go out on his family. He never did do anything to harm his family. He just had drug addiction. And him and his wife weren't working out. She starts seeing other people, and he told her, I'm gonna kill myself, and you're gonna find me." And about 3 days later, yeah, I get it. I get it, Scooter. I get it. I'm gonna play these vids. I'm gonna play. I think two of them you have, but my cousin went over there. He placed himself in a tree, got a chain, like a fucking chain, a regular chain that you would drag something with, and he jumped up on a cooler. It was it was like one of those regular coolers, like a big plastic cooler you would take with you to go camping or whatever. And I guess he got it just tight enough, and he kicked that cooler out from underneath him. And they found him next morning. It was so bad they had to use like extra layers of clothing because his neck, it was stretched out so fucking bad from where he was hanging. It wasn't a pretty sight, man. There's various reasons why people do this, though. Let's not forget. And if you or anybody else, Ziggy, what's up, baby? If you or anybody else is going through something, shout out to you, Teresa. Yay! She's home. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Right now, 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 right now.
Look at that. Showing support, and I don't even have to talk about you, Toddy. That means something to me right there. When I'm not talking about drama and going at people and people still support the platform, that's when it means something. Shout out to you, Teresa. What's going on in the mind? I don't know. What's up, kitty? Kitty, 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 kitty. You're in the way. I can't see anything. Come here. Come here, kitty, kitty. You just hang out right here with me, okay? You just stay right there. You stay right there like that. Lay down. You stay laying down. You are too cute, boy. Ugh. You're too big. I know. I love you too. How you doing? Oh, don't bite my nose. Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Go play, go play, go play. You don't need nothing up here. Gosh. Dude, I'm gaining weight. I can't even fill out my sweatshirt no more, dog. It's so tight. Woo-wee. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, little bit of Lisa in my life. Phoenix Blaze, how are you? How are you? So let's just I extend all of my thoughts and emotions to all of you tonight. If y'all are going through anything in life, never be scared to reach out to somebody, anybody, any fuck. It's got to be a living body, of course, because they have to listen. Can't be a dead body, but just a living body. Reach out to somebody, talk, man. And you never know how it could change your world or your day or your time that you're going through something. My ears are always open. Of course, I don't have like all the time in the world, but if you ever need some good advice or just need a ear to listen, AD's always around, man. I'm always around. Let's get into this, man. One of these videos here, Matt shook up because Jamie came to hang out with him. And when she got there, she could tell that something was different about him. And we all can do this. We all have, what's up, Sassy? The judge of YouTube, what's up? We all have this look about us when we're different than what we are, like when we're normal, right? If you're high, somebody's going to be able to tell. I don't care what you say or what you do, what kind of cologne you put on, it's noticeable to somebody that's not high, right? So when Jamie got there, she could immediately tell that Matt had been under some type of substance, and Matt fucking lost it, you know? Because sometimes if we're not under a substance and we have been, let's say a motherfucker been high for 4 days, right? And then he's off of everything and somebody accuses him of it, they tend to flip the fuck out. Like immediately flip out. He was ready to do a drugs test, you know. He was ready to take her down there and do a drug screen. He said she wouldn't take me to Walmart. I don't have a video of Matt with Jamie there because there is a video of Jamie there and he's like in her face and shit, but she ends up leaving and we have that video and he gets smashed. He's getting drunker than a skunk, y'all. Matt is getting, and a lot of addicts are this way too. If you blame them for being on drugs and they're not doing it at that time, what's up, Red Hippie? And they're not doing it at that time, they flip out and they say, well, if you're blaming me for being on drugs and I'm not on drugs and you're never going to stop blaming me for it, then why don't I just do it? We can all be happy. You too, you did. Like, we could all be happy. If I just get drunk, fuck it. You say I'm on drugs anyways. Hello, Stace. I'm on drugs anyways. If you're telling me that I am, I don't know.
No.
What's up, Kev? And this isn't nothing out of the way for him. Matt documented his entire life. Being in front of this camera is not easy, guys, especially for the IRL people. Like, they're literally streaming everything they do. So, like, it takes a toll on you. It really does. That's why I've dropped down to 2 hours a night, and then I'll take days off when I need them. You know, 2 hours a night's what I like to do. I want to give more, but I just got to have the content for it. I want to hit. My content's got to hit. Yeah, he's reaching for help. Yep, let's talk about that as well. The internet did beat the fuck out of Matt, y'all. The internet did. Shout out to my lovely Lucky Strike. She said prayers to the Brown family for the losing Matt Brown. Shout out to you, Lucky, for the $20 drop, baby. I appreciate you. Much love, darling.
Right now, 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 right now.
Yeah, Scooter was going to start documenting what Matt did as well. And Scooter stopped. He took his videos down out of respect for the family, man. And I think that's a stand-up individual right there. Because his last days were not happy. He was not happy, man. He couldn't have the one thing he loved. Because he let other things stand in the way, guys. The one thing he loved was Jamie. He loved that girl. And I bet that poor girl feels bad. Slamming that alcohol, man.
Oh, yeah.
100 proof peppermint schnapps. That's what Matt drank a lot. 100 proof peppermint schnapps. Yeah, Jamie started listening to a lot of people online. A lot of things that Matt was upset about was that he would get with Jamie and then Jamie would leave him on his face. I've dealt with that. I've dealt with that before in my life, right? You keep getting back with a person, they just keep leaving you on your face. No matter how much you put into their cup, they leave you with nothing. It happens. It happens. But you have to stop letting people do that to you, man. You got to stop that cycle. Just as much as you love someone, you can't allow them to treat you bad. Because that's what happens. No, they said they seen Matt, heard a gunshot, and then they seen him floating down river, and then just couldn't get there in time. We're talking about a nice side river. This river's moving. She didn't see it. I've had a few people in my life kill themselves. About 2 years ago, since I've been online, I lost a friend. He hung himself as well. He was battling drug addiction. He was battling homelessness. You know, he never wanted to be homeless, and that's what he was getting ready to see. And he just took his own life. I wished he would have called me. We weren't on the best terms because he had did some things I didn't like, and I just can't associate myself with those things because my reputation means something to me. So I was not as cool with him as I should have been. But if he would have reached out to call me or whatever, I would have talked to him. There wouldn't have been no fuck you. I'm gonna hang like no, bro. What are you going through, man? 'Cause I'm still gonna be a good person. I couldn't have took him in. I took him in before, and he burned me a little. But he was still my friend. You know what I mean? Yeah, I watch who I take in now.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's sad, 410. That's just like suicide too. Drug overdose. I feel like it's suicide because you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. The drugs out here today, Jesus, they're taking people's lives, dude. Mental health and substance abuse usually don't go hand in hand. Never. Yeah, it never goes hand in hand. And people do use it to numb the pain. You're right, Rebecca. But I think there reaches a point where the alcohol or the substance that you're using starts to become part of the pain as well. That you're trying to use it to cover the pain. And then it starts piling on. What's up, cutting board? That's gone, man.
That's definitely strong.
What's up, Stainless?
Yeah. So, let's tell you a secret.
Damn, Matt, you're hurting, buddy. He's hurting, buddy.
You know what I underestimated? Well, I think everybody underestimated. We don't care that James Bond is a fucked up son of a bitch. Obviously. There's a goddamn alcoholic with a wafer PPK and no conscience.
For those that don't really know what he was saying that all y'all think James Bond is a fucking hero, when really, if you look at the story, he's an alcoholic that carries a fucking gun and has no conscience. He's going around killing all these fucking people with no conscience. And it's a good point to a point, you know? That's a made up fictional character. So we're allowed to sensationalize them. We're allowed to make them bigger than who they are because they're a fictional character, Matt. They're fictional. They're not real. We don't actually look up to James Bond. We just see him as a figure that does crazy and stupid, wild, menly things, you know. Yeah, he was an alcoholic. Yeah, he toted a pistol and killed people with no conscience. It's true. I guess this guy's suffering, man. He's suffering.
That's what they left out in the movie. I ain't hardly here. I hardly. I'm leaving this up. I'm not going to delete this one. That's why I'm not going to talk bad about anybody. I'm just going to show you what it's like when I get wasted. Because recently I've been getting wasted more and more. Our channel is pretty much about not getting wasted. Oh, dude. Oh.
What's up, Freddie?
Wow. Oh, man. Yeah.
I could do that. I could do that.
Wow. Let me see. Can't believe she showed up in that.
I could do that, Liz.
Get out of the car and say you're drunk or high. I mean, you're fucking insane is all I want to say. You're a goddamn abusive person who is just using me. That's what I want to say. Did I say that? No, because I've got more respect than that. I mean, seriously, you join my world.
Shout out to Ziggy.
Take my shit that I've worked very hard on. Jump in the middle of it and try and cut me out at the knees. Yeah, good luck. God, oh, wow. Dude,
yeah, he had a lot of people that had a lot of. That's a good point, Stainless.
I'm not talking a little bit out there. I mean, like, wow.
Because most of the time, this parasocial thing, a lot of it, sadly enough, when all that parasocial shit's going on, they're there for the good. You know, they're there for the good. And then once you start going through some shit and they really can't help you, they're not there. You know, they're not. A lot of the parasocial thing is to fill a void with the person that's being parasocial. You know what I'm saying? Worst part is when you're under the influence, your true feelings always come out. I agree with that a lot. More than 50% agree, because you're right. But a lot of it, like a lot of people say, you know, when you get drunk, you say what the sober mind thinks. That's not always true. You just say more of what you would say when you wouldn't, because you have a different kind of a conscience. You know, like you might be angry and might cuss your old lady out, and she's like, well, that's what you really think. No, it's not. It's not what I really think. It's what I'm going to say to you, because I really don't think that, because I'm drunk and I'm going to let it off. And that's how it goes. We really don't think that, you know. You might call your woman a whore and fucking cunt and all that, and when you're sober, you really don't think that. It's just like a trigger that it stops like it stops like a moment in your mind from giving a fuck of saying it. You know what I mean? It lets down a lot of that guard. That's what fucking drinking does. Oh, he's a beast. He's a beast, man. Matt was an outdoorsman for sure. See, this is why I wanted to do this video, because I think so many of us understand. She hung herself. Sorry to hear that, Patricia. I had a cousin that hung himself. He was a good cousin too, man. We never had a beef one. Yep.
Oh man.
I had a cousin. That was the closest family member I've ever had. But usually you'll see signs like this too, but they won't be the signs. The signs aren't like just this. This isn't a sign that Matt's going to do this. You know, it's not a sign at all. He's actually telling you that never give up, never surrender. You know, but it's a sign because he's kind of saying it. You know, it's weird. He's drunk.
Oh man.
Damn, that's sad, Sassy. Yeah, you're supposed to stay away from intimate relationships, yeah. They'll drag you down, man. Especially when they give up on you. So somebody comes and knocks on the door. It's sad, y'all. It's one of his last. And Matt did, let me put it out there too, man. Matt did so many great videos. Let me not just show you the bad side of Matt, because I could show you so many videos that were absolutely great, right? But I'm showing you these to highlight the pain. The moments before someone think about doing what they're doing. And if you ever need help, just pick up the phone and dial 9888. 988. Or text 988. Somebody be there to talk to you. This was one of the stars of Alaskan Bush People, where it was on the Discovery Channel. And then he just started doing, YouTube afterwards. He was a hell of an outdoorsman, guys. He could build you a fucking place to live in the middle of on the side of a mountain. And even when you can do all those things, even the hardest part is just living. Matt didn't care for being homeless. He didn't give a fuck. He could push up and sit on the side of a goddamn road and sleep there. He didn't give a fuck. That didn't bother him. It was that woman, man. Women, man. Women. That woman. Yeah, they were more off the grid than most families. Yeah, a lot of people gave the show hell because it was scripted, but they were very much off the grid more than any other fucking family out there, though. You know? They weren't completely off, but they were off.
Who's there?
Kathy from front desk.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Are you doing all right?
Yeah.
So, see, Kathy got some phone calls from the front desk, got some phone calls from people watching the show. Then she also turned on Matt's live stream. Yeah, please do me a favor, hit the like button.
Doing good. Yeah, Kathy, what's up?
I've had quite a few people call me and tell me that you're like not okay.
Oh, I'm just drinking. I was doing a live video about being drunk. Yeah. I'm good though. No self-harm, no.
He went right to no self-harm. He went right to no self-harm. It was one of them. He's got another one we're going to watch.
Problems. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, because I saw your YouTube.
Yeah, if you would just cut them out. It's like, seriously. Yeah, this is a video about a guy
Matt
who's
had
having some problems.
I'm not saying that this call wasn't good to make because somebody noticed he was going through it. Somebody noticed, right? So shout out to you. I don't believe in this stuff, calling people's place a bit like where they're at. Hi, Nancy. I don't believe in none of that going IRL on people, right? It's just not cool. But Matt lived an IRL life on YouTube. So he had a lot of these people that would bother him, that would harass wherever he went. Like if he had a motel room somewhere, they would harass that place. Like he had a lot of people on YouTube that would make snark videos about him, just like everybody does that has a large following. Every large following creator has some type of hater making a video about him. It's simple as that. Once you start to realize that, it's a lot easier.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Appreciate
Well, I'm
that.
down here in the office if you need to.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
Kathy, thank you so much. Give me a fist bump.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, no, good to go.
Yeah, he just wanted her away. He just wanted her away, man. Shout out to Miss Kathy from the front desk because she came up there, man. You know what? That means a lot right then. That woman could have turned on YouTube and seen that he was just getting drunk, talking about his argument, didn't have to go up there and bother Matt one bit. But that woman took the time out of her day to go up there and knock on that door and check on Matt. Kudos to you, Kathy, from the front desk.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you looking? Things clean. I'm safe. Everything's fine.
Okay.
I'm just doing a video about a guy who's been through reactional abuse.
Right.
Reactional abuse is when
I've been
person they just treat you wrong. You know, it's like they make you feel good, and then 5 minutes later they make you feel really bad.
That's understandable.
And reactional abuse is a true thing. I mean, people do you wrong just to see you go crazy, and then when you go crazy, they say, "Oh, it's you going crazy."
I'm drinking.
Yeah, that's
You
not
know, I mean, no, it's not against a lot of drink.
Yeah.
You know, as long as I keep myself.
Yeah, I know. I saw your YouTube thing and I was like,
Yeah,
I should check on him and make sure he's okay.
Man, thank you.
Oh, poor old Kathy from the front desk. Shout out. Can we get a shout out to Kathy from the front desk? Can we give a fucking shout out to Kathy desk? Because Kathy was the last person to go up there and check on Matt. Kathy was the last person to go up there and check on Matt, y'all. Kudos to her. Give her a round of applause, y'all. Shout out to Miss Kathy, man. R.I.P. Matt Brown, member for 6 months. Shout out to that. What's up, Predator Hunter?
Right now, 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 right now.
Yeah, chat. That's great of her, man. She was one of the last people to check in on Matt, y'all. He only had Kathy at that time, bro. Think about that. A guy's been on Alaska Bush people, still lived a pretty much a wild man's life, right? He put his whole life online. And Kathy was the last person to check on fucking Matt, man. That means a lot. Shout out to you, Miss Kathy from the front desk. Somebody sent her flower. Where's this at? Somebody send me the motel, the address. I'm gonna send Miss Kathy some flowers.
I
Figure,
appreciate
you know,
it.
maybe you needed a
Yeah,
friend.
yeah. Well, and you heard when she pulled up, she was just so mean. I just, it's so hard when the person
He's
that
going
you
into.
loved was so cruel.
Right.
You
I've been
know,
there.
I mean, yeah. I
Oh man, that girl's what I'm telling you, dude. My cousin did it to himself over a woman, and he did it too. Matt did it too, y'all. Matt could have lived with the fucking addiction. I'm sorry. Matt could have lived with an addiction. Um, Matt couldn't live without Jamie, bro. He couldn't. He loved that girl, man. And I'm telling you, that's how fucking strong the force of love is, guys. It will make you do anything in the world. Steal, rob, cheat, fucking kill yourself, kill her, you know? And that's the one thing that it was his kryptonite, yo. He could do everything else in the world, but the one kryptonite was Jamie.
told her I'd go take a drug test, you know, but she wouldn't. She didn't have 4 minutes to go to Walmart with me and get a drug test. So I'm drinking and I'm doing a live video about drinking.
Sorry, I'm on the phone with my old man.
Oh, that's cool.
He's at
Yeah.
the hospital, so.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
No, I know you told me the other day. That's all right, Kathy. Yeah. Are we okay? Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, no. I just wanted to make sure you're all right.
Man, I appreciate it
Don't
so
Aw.
much.
Poor Kathy, man. She came up there, y'all. She said, I just wanted to make sure you were all right. We need people like that in our lives. We need people like that.
YouTube thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh, Maddie, I hope he's okay.
Oh
I just
man,
wanted to
Kathy,
make sure
thank
he's
you
all
so
right.
much. No, I'm good. Room, like I said, you can look.
I
The
know,
room is clean. I am safe. Yeah, yeah.
All right, yeah, as
That's-
long
yeah.
as you don't hurt yourself. We're
No,
good.
that's it. Yeah,
All right.
absolutely. Yeah, no self harm, no
All right,
nothing. Yeah.
I'll leave you alone.
Man, he said it again, guys. No self-harm, no nothing. He might have been thinking about it.
right.
You know, if you need anything, I'm down there until
I
5.
might need some coffee here in a few minutes. I might
Sure.
need
Yeah, go on, come on.
Oh, it
come
does,
on,
Jack.
Kathy. All right.
All
It
right,
does.
Jesus'
thank you.
blessings. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna take a pee and we'll go outside and smoke, guys.
Matt was going through it, Jack. Let me fast forward a little bit. He goes in there for a while. Yeah, he goes in there for a long while. It is heartbreaking, guys. I'm not highlighting this as Matt's journey. Like, I'm just focusing on that we all have dealt with this issue in life. At least my age group. If you're 48 years old, you know someone or know someone that knows someone that's took their own life. And I want to shed a light on that. I want to shed a light on how he was so hurt and that love did this. It was love. I'm not going to say it was anything else. I can't. It was Jamie, dude. He did this for Jamie, dog. And we got to make it people spread awareness that you can't do this for love. You can't, because this ain't going to bring you love. This isn't going to get Jamie forever. This isn't going to make Jamie's eyes open up and go, oh, he loved me. Now I'm going to love him forever and never sleep with anybody again. Nope. Jamie's going to go out there and find her a new man. You did this for nothing, man. And I'm a person that's on the internet. I expose people. I love exposing a motherfucker that's dirt ball fucking bad for the communities and shit. I love it. But I don't have a reason to have any beef with Matt. I know his brother's going through something. I see him on fucking Facebook crying about his wife's taking the world from him. She already got a new man? Mm-mm-mm. That's
fuck
why
you,
he's
Jenny.
fucking done what he's done. I just want to spread awareness, guys. You know, every time, sometimes I got to come down from the exposed place and just get real with people. She might have. Well, then she had no business over there talking to Matt, anyways. Then, you know, if she had a new man, if she had a new fucking man, then she had no business over there talking to fucking Matt that night, that day. That's how I see it. Why play with his head? You're playing with his head. You show up and then fucking tell him, I think you're on drugs, but you got a whole old man. You got a whole boyfriend? Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you, man. If you got an old man and you show up to fucking talk to fucking Matt and then give him an ultimatum and shit, tell him he's on drugs and shit, shame on you, dude. People will do this over love, guys. Yeah, she should just left him alone, AC. She's got a new man. He had already come to terms with that if he talked about it on live. He's already dealing with it. Why go show up to him and then fucking say, "Oh, well, you're on drugs. I'm out of here." That fucks with his head, yo. Because then he thinks, "Okay, I gotta way back in. All I gotta do is talk," and then you would come up and you say that. Mm. So that was the end of that one. Let's go ahead and pull up the next one, y'all. Shout out to this channel, Russ Jr. It's only got 67 subscribers, man, but he's the one that's uploaded these videos.
There we go. All right, this is gonna work. Oh wait, my shoes. Nah, it's all right. I'm not even gonna worry about it. This will work. Hey friends, hi. I hope you're well out there. All right, doing really well here. You know, I just sometimes in life we need a break. You know how it is. Everything gets so spinning, and especially when it comes down to things that we care about. You know what I mean? I have worked really hard, like sacrificed, cried, bled, sweat.
And he's not lying either. He's not lying. He has worked hard for what he's put on YouTube, you guys. No doubt about it. I wouldn't have gone through the shit this man's gone through. Fuck no.
Years here on this channel with all of y'all lovely people, really. And so, like, there's not much I worry about. Y'all guys know I can drink mud, I can eat bugs. I'm the positive guy, right? I am the long-term survivor, the guy that can take any kind of like emotional or physical problems and persevere through them, knowing that, like they said in The Crow, it can't rain all the time, right? So I wanted to get on here and do a video so you didn't worry about me. Now, letting y'all guys worry about me for a minute was part of my strategy too. Letting me worry that you were worrying also was part of my strategy because it wasn't working out. All the haters and all the jerks on here have been getting to all of us, and I can tell, right? Y'all guys don't tune in for the negativity show, right? We're positivity here. We're overcome the negative challenges of life, right? And sometimes the enemy, right? Because that's what they are. These jerks come onto our channel that we have been here on for.
He's talking about, he's getting bullied online. She 100% stirred his emotions. And as much as men we don't move on emotion. When it comes to a female, we will 100% move on emotion. Absolutely. Especially when it comes to one you love. Yeah, men will go crazy.
very long time, right? Working hard to put out a good message. There's not much good message out there, right? I mean, sure, there's others, right? But looking around at everything, it's important for little channels like ours to stay the course, right?
Bean,
and so
hello, Bean.
I just had to step back and get some sleep, get some food, get some thinking, and figure out what to do.
Yeah, this guy's went through it mentally. Let's not bullshit. He was kicked off the show, he went to the Betty Ford Clinic. That's like the top-notch fucking rehab in the world. And mind you, he recorded all of his life. That's so hard to do. People on the internet will pick you apart if that's what you do. They'll start to even talk about the fucking shoestrings in your shoes. You know what I mean? Especially if you got a big enough following that they can leech off of. They'll just find something about you that people don't like about you, and then they'll just create a whole hostile environment about you. And then they'll start talking about the tennis shoes you wear, or the hat you got on that day, or the fucking what you said in a sentence fucking 6 weeks ago. You know how it goes.
About it. And so I think what's happened, I sat back and kind of really thought about it. I think so. Since the beginning of Alaskan Bush People, there have been these sites that are completely devoted to just like hating, and they spend all their days. So I'm pulling my sock. These boots are nice, but they're giving me a little bit of a rash where the sock falls down. I think what's happening, guys, because of you and because of our adventures and the hope for our adventure, they just can't stand it, and it caused enough of the algorithm, like we always say. It pushed us out there into cyberspace so far that we grew so fast that all these little pockets of haters that have grown to be like hundreds, right? With all these like hundreds of members and stuff have actually jumped in here together. It's like this ragtag little army out that's made up of like just smaller city states, I guess, right? And so what I've thought, I hate to do it, right? But like I said, we're gaining haters. And we're losing y'all guys because y'all guys don't come to the channel to watch me stressed and breaking down, to watch our channel burn, to hear the ugly, hateful, destructive things that these low quality characters are constantly attempting, right? I've turned off the comments
so true,
on the channel, right? And the after the video comments, what I'm thinking about doing to fix this, because I've enjoyed
on most of his videos he started putting out, you couldn't even comment. Either you was a Matt Brown supporter by watching, or you couldn't even comment. And it was smart. It worked for him.
that this is just us. It does bug me sometimes when like I notice that the chat gets more attention than the adventure. And when I sit there on the grass out there enjoying the beautiful this,
Well, that's because you've created a parasocial environment, and those are good. It's just you can't be a part of it as much as you try to be, Matt. You can't allow them to control your emotions. Let the chat be the chat, right? But the parasocial way goes, you can't be involved in that as much as you did, Matt. You did too much, bud.
bickering and arguing, and like I look at having a great time, right? And I'm like, they're sitting there on their couch. They got off work. Maybe they had a shit day, right? Look at this. I'm able to share some beauty and some encouragement with them, and we're here together, just us. And I look down in the chat, and it's just bullshit, right? And sometimes it's hard to fix that. They said, I mean, doesn't it seem that way? Sometimes the answer just isn't there.
Yeah, because you go through banning people, then you ban the wrong one, and they make it their life to fucking harass you for the rest of their life.
So what I've decided I'm going to do, I'm going to take you, not everybody else, just you, right? And we are going to go on this adventure together. We're going to kill the chat, is what we're going to do. And we'll be able to enjoy the peace and the quiet and the happiness and the hope that we need to overcome
Man couldn't even have his chat on.
The turmoil and the stress that's caused, particularly right here in our country. You know, I mean, nobody can buy a house. No, us normal people, we can't afford to eat. It's hard. I mean, people, I watch them all day long. These guys, well, I live right across the school, right? And I'm kind of fortunate not to have kids because I see what these parents will go through
to love their kids and to provide for their kids. I see this just the worry of what am I going to do next? And I mean, if it's this hard for me to exist, you know, just my heart and my soul goes out to you.
People equal shit, man.
You know, you're a good person to persevere like that. And I don't want this anymore. I'm not going to let them pick on you anymore. That's why I came to the decision for, right? Because how long are we going to let them pick on us, right? And so that's what I'm doing. I got a couple days rest. I needed to know. So what I stress out about a lot is what y'all guys think is about me. And as an addict and a recovering alcoholic, anybody can vouch for me on this. Anybody here is also in recovery. My recovery's shaky.
In, man. He said it, dude. I care too much about what you guys think about me. Sometimes you can't have that. It's a good quality to have because sometimes it keeps you up to par with, you know, keeping yourself in line. But sometimes it can really be a problem when you get too emotional about it. Yeah, you're online. You're a chronic person that's doing videos and online, Matt. You can't worry about what people think, man. You just got to let them think it.
The fuck out of here. Get doing what my soul needs to do. Take you with me. It's going to get better, right? So, it's just what we're going to do. We are going to make it better. We're going to make it better together. Okay. Now I am thinking, so I've got my phone coming in tomorrow. It should be here tomorrow. I hope it's here tomorrow. I couldn't leave. We've got an opportunity to grow, guys. And so basically all the things that we've worked for so hard throughout these years take patience to get there. And I was listening to the haters too much. Like, well, you shove off, blah, blah, blah. Right. And like I was trying to say, yeah, that's what I was. Us addicts and stuff, we think about what other people think about us. So if we sleep too hard on our pillow, right, and wake up the next day and a neighbor knocks on the door or something, and we've got like our bags on our eyes and stuff, because people don't normally see us right when we first wake up. And I mean, I look like crap when I wake up. I don't know about everybody else. I have known a few people that just roll out of bed looking great, right? But we think to ourselves, what are they thinking about us? So when I'm gone, when I take a couple days to get back to you, that's what I worry about. And it's a subconscious thing. All addicts, all alcoholics in recovery have to think about that. It's subconscious. It's hard to train out of our brain. Let me kill this light. And I'm not going to do that. There we go.
He's just...
Because you know me. We've been here a long time. We're rock solid, right? We're the soldiers that will stand on the battlefield together. Outnumbered, outgunned. And
Matt, but there's nobody standing on the battlefield but you, buddy. You got it somewhere in your mind. It's great to say you got an army and to think you have an army, but when it came down to it, all you had was you, buddy. When it comes to making a decision on whether to off yourself or not, no army can help you, man.
We know that the other one's got our back, right? I don't have to turn around and look. I know you are there, right? And I want to give that back to you. I've always tried to give that back to you, you know? And then the haters, we just screw them, right, man? We're just going to do this our way. So phone gets in. We're going to start doing music. Y'all guys, it's the channel's growth really has made it where we can now do those things. The world's trying to pull me back, right? That if we can just persevere and keep going, we can finally do a lot of the cool shit that we've been trying to do. So I get this new phone. I got a lot of internet safety stuff. Man, I spent this last 2 days rocking my system, man. I used all of the stuff that I've learned throughout the years to make it better, right? Now we get this other phone and we're going to be secure for real. I am thinking also about getting on a couple other sites. I like the sites that I can post every now and then, right? And I haven't done Instagram, honestly, because one, it kind of killed me when I lost my Instagram, right? And also I was worried that devoting that much time to another platform would take time from this. All those unrealistic expectations, I'm trying to house them, right? And trying to just move past them. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get back on Instagram. I'm joining Facebook. All I'm going to do, I'm not going to be on there a lot, right? I was thinking, though, if I join Facebook, I'll have a...
Motherfucker ain't took a breath, chat. Spun like the whirlwind, y'all. He's hiring 2 fucks, boy. He is fucked up.
Real site with the real blue label thing that says this is top shelf blue label Matt Brown, everybody else's fakers. We've been wondering, how do we stop it? Facebook won't do it, right? A lot of these social media sites, not YouTube. YouTube shuts a lot of these guys down. But so sometimes it's up to us, is what I'm trying to say. It's up to us to get out there and to do the thing. And yeah, so I think that'll be a good way to defeat the people on Facebook that are posing to be me, taking money from people. It'll defeat a lot of the hater programs too, because they won't have to try and find me here. They'll be able to find me on the same platform that I'm being attacked on. So basically what I'm telling you is I'm taking the offensive. This is the last time that the chat is going to roll. So like, if you've got friends in here, and I know you do, and I'm sorry for this, guys. It's not my fault. It's the only thing we can do. In the battlefield, they call it triage, right? So if there's a lot of injured soldiers and there's not enough doctors and there's not enough equipment and stuff, doctors have to make the hard call. Is this person too bad off to save? Can I save 3 other people? And this one has to go, right? That's a terrible thing to put on somebody. And I'm glad that all I have to do is hear on the internet. You know what I mean? But here it is, my choice and my decision. It's what I think is best. It's like cutting off your leg to save the rest of the body, right? I think Jesus said that, right? So I'm about cut off your right hand. It's better to enter into the kingdom of heaven with one arm than it is to burn a hole. Sorry, I'm a little emotional. So yeah, what I'm asking y'all guys to do, I give it about a day or so. So y'all guys get each other's contact information and everything. That way y'all guys
Nobody should be changing any contact information, guys. This is the wonderful world of the internet. Do not do that. There are crazy people everywhere.
Still communicate. You could even, what I was thinking, you could do a chat line or something.
Buddy, you could have just made a Discord and had it for members only. And you would have made tons. Right? And then you would have had a safer place for the people that were members of your channel. Right or wrong? Members only Discord. We have a members only Discord as well. If you're a member and you're not in that Discord, hit me up, get the link. So that would have been a much safer thing to do. I mean, right? Just anybody that's a member on YouTube, get the Discord link.
And when I broadcast, y'all guys could still talk to each other, maybe. I don't know. Get creative. I've always called this our channel, and it's time for us, whose channel this is, to stand up against the... I don't like to call names, right? And take it back. Let's take it back, right? So, guys, I got a great room. All the rooms here are good. The bathtub is giant, though. I'm going to eat junk food. Cut down on the cigarettes. I'm feeling it. I really am. Like that. Like if I'm smoking a lot because I'm stressed out, I am actually letting them affect my health. You know what I mean? So I'm cutting down on the cigarettes. I'm going to eat junk food. I'm going to take a long bath. I even thought I'm going to turn the TV on and I'm going to watch a freaking movie tonight, right? And tomorrow we're going to start up, how do I say? Shiny and new. We're going to go down. We're going to get my phone. It was really cool. I got my phone because things have been so stressful. It's like everybody is having such a hard time. It's hard for people to be genuinely happy. Right?
It's hard.
And, it was like a happy moment. The two ladies.
He was naive. He was naive. Look where he grew up at. Like
encouraging, right? So we'll go down. We'll get that, and we're not going to stress about anything. It's not that I'm not keeping my word. If life happens, if crap happens and we get delayed or whatever, but we're not going to get delayed. I just need to find a responsible, safe, sane way to perform self-care and get out of here, right? I know if we can just get past the stretch of wasteland out here, because that's what it's like. There's like 100 miles with only a few towns in it with like almost no grocery store. We're talking gas station grocery stores, right? So if we can get out of there and get some more cool, this is cool.
Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I like that there's no dissing of Matt. I respect the fuck out of that. I like how everybody has their opinions about certain things that went down and who he is, but no one's really dogged on Matt. Because in the end, dude, we seen him going through it. We seen it. We seen
Well,
him
I'm coming
going through it.
back. Jamie and I are doing really well. Actually, we've been talking.
See there? This is when he first got in this room. He was already talking to Jamie again. Dude was fucking in love, guys. He was in love, man. And that's what he did it for. He did that because he loved Jamie so much, guys. Love is crazy, isn't it? Love is absolutely crazy, y'all. He loved her, man, so much he took his own life because he couldn't have her.
On the phone and stuff, and it's like the old us. It's
I'm
part of
not
the great.
going to say I didn't cross that path before, man. I just was a little smarter to not do it. Plus, I have children, you know. I couldn't go anywhere because I've got children to raise and take care of, you know. But it definitely crossed my path. It definitely has crossed my path a few times in life. A lot younger in life, though, because I wouldn't even think about it nowadays. I love life. I adore living. But, like, it does that to people. And then if you mix alcohol and drug abuse with it, it takes it somewhere else.
The energy that I have right now, because like we got
He said all the energy that he has right now, bro. You're high on drugs, man.
so stressed out with so much and so many other people, and like take for instance me, right? I helped a lot of people along a long way, and then when I needed them, they weren't there, and that caused big problems and stuff. And then like life just gets stressful and everything, you know. But we've talked a lot about that and everything, and it's really cool. It's the old us is what it is, and it's what I needed. The other night we talked for 6 hours. I was out here walking circles, and we were just on the phone. It felt like an hour and a half, and it was 6 hours. Yeah, sometimes
He was in love, y'all. He was in love. And she might have rejected him at a point where he needed her the most. I'm not saying that's wrong of her or anything, because she's a woman and is allowed to make her own decisions in life. She never expected him to kill himself, I'm sure. You know, nobody's saying that it's her fault, right? But it is her fault. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's her fault because she didn't reject Matt and think Matt was going to do that to himself. So nobody does at that point. But damn. Nah, he was a known drug user and alcoholic. He was drinking like days and days before all of it went down when he was found dead. Yeah, he had got back on the booze train. He needed a big brother. Yeah.
we'll only talk for like 5 minutes, and it feels like 6 hours. You know how it is when you got like that friend, that support, especially when you have history. Because that was another thing that was bugging me, you know. Jamie and our girls, and the time I spent there with them was the best, happiest, most normal time of my life. And losing that and thinking that we were going to be just like all the other people that have passed through my life, you know how it is, right, guys? Like I've told you before, though, I've always thought that my life was suffering, right? I couldn't figure out why it was like that, right? Here on this end, where we're doing this together, I found out that I was just learning how to persevere. There are good things out there. There are hopeful things, happy things. There are ways to defeat the impossible, right? You just got to keep it here and keep it here. So I'm not even reading the chat. I thank y'all guys so much for everything. The donation to the channel will wind up turning off. We aren't going to be able to do it anymore because I see you down there, friend. Thank you. Y'all guys have been donating primarily here through the chat line, which makes it really easy and really cool, and it has supported the channel. You've done this, okay? You've made this. We're doing it. What I'm going to do, though, because the haters were in my head again about the Cash App. I finally had something cool. They destroy everything that's cool or good, right? So what we're going to do, we're not going to worry so much about it. And I'll just start posting on the comments.
Bro. He had people harassing him.
Description part of the video. I'll just post the Cash App thing. And I might also post the QR code on my feed every now and then too, for y'all guys who want, I better hit this button right, there we go. For y'all guys who do want to donate and support the channel, like our friend Vincent Clay here, who just dropped in $5 to keep this going. Let me get you a hug of life there, Vincent. I've always thought the name Vincent was pretty cool. Honestly, I'm always jealous of the people that have like cool names, right? It's like, they sound neat because I'm just mad. You know what I mean? So I got you a like, guys. Can we get Vincent some likes up in this house? Show our appreciation. Vincent says, Matt, here is $5 to do with whatever the fuck you want to. I love you, man. Fuck your haters. Vincent, that is an awesome comment to close with. My friend, Vincent. I'm going to use it to buy a half a pack of cigarettes then, Vincent, because I always feel bad about using y'all guys' money for like my addiction, basically, you know? But when you put it like that, man, you just bought me a half a pack of smokes. Thank you, Vincent.
God gives his soul, man.
All right, guys.
God got his soul now, man.
Thank you, all of y'all. I remember.
He wasn't a bad guy.
Life is not easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy, right? I talked to you before in a couple videos about it. I've always thought that it's neat. I got it from the Will Smith movie. Was it Pursuit of Happiness? Is that? I think it might have been. He narrates it, I think, and he's talking about the Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson. So a bunch of people put it together. I don't know. I'm not that smart. I'm very patriotic, right? Really love my country. I don't say love, but when it comes to my country, right? So a bunch of people, they got together and they wrote the Declaration of Independence and they wrote the Bill of Rights and a bunch of other stuff when we fought against an impossible odd to free ourselves and to have the feelings and pursuit of freedom, right? So in the movie, which I quote back to y'all guys sometimes, the guy says, to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Sorry, I'm going to get emotional on this one. And then he points out how Thomas Jefferson, how do you think about that? How many nights do you stay up trying to figure out how exactly to word that perfectly? Because we are guaranteed life and liberty. However, happiness is a pursuit. It's not something that's going to be promised to us, right? We have to fight for it. We have to do the right thing for it. We have to know when.
You gotta find your happiness. You don't have to fight for your happiness. Don't listen to that. There's tricks in these little sayings, right? You never should have to fight for your happiness. Your happiness should come. Like right now, I am the most happy I've ever been in my entire life. Like as we sit here and I look at you as a man, I'm the most happy I've ever been in my entire life. And all I had to do was let bullshit go, grow the fuck up, become a man, handle all my responsibilities myself. And life is great for me. I slept until 1 o'clock in the afternoon today, got up, start playing Xbox, put in 3 hours of fucking Fallout 4 on the Xbox, jump online with y'all, hang out with y'all. Life is good. Life is good. You know, those are the things that tell me life is good. Some people have to live this on the go lifestyle. Matt was one of those people. He had to keep going and keep going. So he was into a different lifestyle. But you know, everybody, happiness is like in the eye of the beholder, just like beauty, right? Happiness is what you consider happy. It may be different for one person to the next. My happy place is not your same happy place, right?
Not to fight, when to give the other person the same freedom and peace to have their own opinion and perspective.
Hi, baby.
Right? It is whatever it is to us.
Hi.
I just think it's neat that he said that. And I would have never thought of it if it weren't for that movie too, right? I know I get a lot of my power stuff from the movies, but I mean, whatever works, whatever keeps you going, right?
What are you doing, buddy?
So I will see y'all guys later. I'm gonna freaking chill for a little while. I guess, yeah. We don't say piece of cake on this channel because life is gonna be easy. We say it because when we're done, we're gonna make the hard things look like they were. So piece of cake. And this is to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Never give up, never surrender, guys. Kick ass and chew bubblegum. Boom.
Yeah, Matt was going through it, y'all. Hey, my baby. What you doing? I love you too. Happiness is a state of mind. I agree. Hey, don't you bite me. Go. He just starts attacking me. He's crazy, kitty. You're crazy. He's crazy, man. He just started attacking my damn arm. Now, I wanted to highlight those videos, man, because when he came into town, he was like, I want to be with Jamie. And this is what killed Matt, bro. Love. It's love, guys. He had some demons, but I think Matt had been living so long with those demons, he knew how to tame those. He just couldn't tame the love he had for Jamie. And I think she reached that one last point of him giving him like this opportunity or, seeing him again. And then she pulls up and threatens that he's on drugs. So he flips out, like any addict would if they're not using, right? Like if they're really not using and you say, hey, you're on drugs, most of them flip the fuck out. Because now I've done so good not using drugs to see you. And now you say I'm on drugs. People flip the fuck out. And he did. He spazzed out and got drunker and fuck when she left. Hi, Lisa. Get back, kitty. What are you doing up here, dude? You got a new kitty? I don't got a new kitty, do you? No new kitties. I thought about it. Go away. You better not attack my face. I'll whip your little butt. He wants to play so bad. Oh, don't attack me. Go. Oh. Go. Ow. Go. Ow. You better go. You go. You better go. Go away. Go. Ow. Ow. Oh, go. Go. Get down. Get down. You're being mean to me. He's not going to get down. Get down, kitty. Get down. Thank you. Matt Brown did a lot of things in life, man. He was on the Discovery Channel. He had a little bit of fame. He had a nice size YouTube channel. I remember going back to seeing Matt get 200,000 views, 300,000 views, easily on a video. So I see how he kind of struggled, He struggled bad. And he struggled bad by trying to make you see him as a certain way. He had a problem with what people thought about him. He said that. And that's sad, man. It's really sad. It chokes me up a little. Because he did live his life online. But I 100% believe that it's her fault, but not her fault. You know what I mean? I think Matt did that because he was so in love. He was so in love. I don't think Jamie declined Matt or anything, knowing that he would do that to himself. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Don't twist my words up. But it's what did it. It's what did it. Matt couldn't take the heartbreak that he knows he has to go through every time something like this happened. Him and Jamie were on and off, on and off, on and off, because Matt couldn't get it right. And you know what? I know his pain through that because I was once that person too. I was with a person for 19, almost 21 years, you know? So I know that on and off fucking, you get back together. The last 6 years of my relationship, that was a long one. That's all we did was get back together, break up. Last about 7 months, break up. Get back together about 6 months, break up. Like it was a joke. And it was a lot of pain caused. I hope someone shuts his channel down. Or at least the channel goes into someone's name for him. But I think he was such a big star that YouTube should shut it down, right? Right? YouTube knows he's passed away. So why don't they? Yeah, he got demonetized and all that shit. Yeah. Did he get demonetized? What do you mean no more YouTube paycheck? You didn't know he had a channel? Yeah, that's how his videos were on YouTube. I'm not blaming his wife. I'm not blaming Jamie. No, it's not his wife though, I don't think. I'm not blaming her, but that's why he did it because he loved her so much. You could see that. I'm not like blaming her though because she didn't think he would do that. He said it was his last one. Damn. How does he know that? He got demonetized? Fuck. Damn, man. I don't know. I know Matt died out of love, a rejection of love. You could see that clearly. I'm not saying for 1 second it's her fault. I think I'm pretty clear. Because I don't think she dumped him knowing that Matt's going to do this to himself. Like, we've all went through a breakup, I'm sure, and we don't think that the other person's going to just fucking off themselves over it, but people do. I have a cousin that did it. His woman had to come out her back door one day to go to work and found him hanging in the tree, man, in the back fucking yard. That's how serious he got. He showed up and put himself in her backyard while she was asleep one night. Hung there until the morning. It's crazy, man. People do that shit. They do it out of love too. When they feel that ultimate, they'll go through so much rejection until it finally hits home to them that it's the final straw. The person's done. It's usually when that person moves on to someone else, or they really really show a discomfort with them. It's sad, man. Tons of people were reporting this channel for being high and drinking in the gun. Yeah, that gun's not a good look, man. I didn't like seeing him with a gun. I knew that meant problems. I knew that meant problems. And ultimately, it's what took his life. Went down by the river, shot himself, and fell into the river. What a way to go. People die of broken hearts. Yes. Yeah. How many times have you seen a couple get so old and then one of them pass and then not too long later the next one does because they just can't live without the other? There's a lot of grandmas and grandpas that's happened to. It's a good thing. Love is a beautiful thing. But sometimes it can be used or it could be a bad thing. When it's cohesive love, it's a beautiful thing. I'm not sure, Ernie. He stripped naked. Jeez, Lord. Yeah, people do it all the time. It happened to your husband's grandparents. Yeah, people die of old age. Then, like a grandma passes and then uncle passes 6 months later because they just can't take that their spouse ain't with them. They get to a point like, okay, I'm ready to go too. I want to be with my wife. And that is so beautiful. It very much is. Everybody, when we close out this live, just know you can call 988 if you ever need to speak to someone, if you're thinking about harming yourself. You can even text 988 and talk to someone. Make sure you know it's real. Make sure you know people are out there. You could even email me. Message me on a fucking board. I don't know. Hit me up. I'll give you an ear. And I'll give you the best advice I can give you. I don't always give the advice you want me to give you, but it's going to be the best advice I can give you. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for giving a fuck about Matt tonight. Appreciate y'all for showing up. I might touch on this a little more if there's something else, but I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great night. Hug your loved ones, baby. We out.
Right now, 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 right now.
I gon' come with safety. The only time I'm safe is when I'm dangerous. Posted in the 30 with this 30, trying to leave.